I'm Ulrich Hoeche, a lecturer in culinary arts at GMIT. COVID presented many challenges, but it was also a great opportunity to review and assess the way we teach. The one thing that became very clear at the start of the pandemic is that technology exists that allows the fusion of digital teaching and learning strategies with the more traditional on-campus mode of delivery. I work very closely with Arno Leary, also a lecturer in culinary arts, and in our case, COVID acted as a catalyst to re-evaluate the process of reflection and reflective practice in culinary education at GMIT. Over the last number of years, researchers started to question the pedagogical module of culinary education, where students often learn through demonstration and replication, and reflective practice is something that would be associated with education in the culinary field. While it is very prevalent in nursing education, and there's much that we can learn from this profession. Introducing reflective practice will allow us to move culinary education forward, providing students with a much improved learning experience and important transferable skills. The one digital tool that showed a lot of potential was Padlet, which is like an online notice board and which helped us to introduce the process of reflective practice. However, it was important to scaffold student learning, which was done through a rubric and concise brief, in addition to tuition and examples that gave clear structure to the students on how to engage with reflective practice. Padlet demonstrated during our trial that it has many benefits in the context of student experience. It enhances the engagement with reflection and reflective practice. It promotes peer-assisted learning and collaboration while also developing team spirit. I think that reflective practice in culinary education needs more of our consideration, as it is a life skill that will help our students to achieve, maintain, and continuously improve professional competencies throughout their life.
This app was co-developed with first-year computing students to help transition students to college life. A key learning for us is there's a vast number of tools for learners to engage with, such as Teams, Moodle, OneNote, and this can often lead to technology overload and confusion for learners in the first few weeks of college life. This app brings many of these learning components together for students to a single access point. The welcome interface introduces the learners to the maths lecturing team and shares past learning experience from students, which gives a lovely insight for new learners. There's a calendar function with active links for lectures, tutorial times, and assessment deadlines generated from the Moodle page. There's also a link to Track My Progress app, which allows students to track and predict their progress in the module, a component developed by Otito, a software developer student, and he will just demonstrate and discuss how this works.
From my experience, students often struggle to gauge how well they are performing in the module, especially when they are given many low-stake assessments with frequent feedback. To address this, I developed an assessment tracker which embeds in a model Teams page. This can be adapted by other modules in GMIT, as the weighings can be adjusted according to the assessment rubric. This can also be presented as a standalone Power App within Teams. Students can use the app to track their grades, but also predict how they might perform in a module. In this example, you can see how the app is embedded within the Maths Teams site for ease of access. In the Maths module of learning, students are encouraged to achieve mastery by getting 100% in quizzes. They have unlimited attempts. However, students are often concerned that if they do not get the 100% in one quiz, they may fail the module. This app demonstrates how it works so it can reduce this worry for students. Learners are also expected to attend a mandatory journal class. The app clearly demonstrates how their marks will be affected if they do not attend. This is a powerful reminder for the students on the importance of attending and has led to active engagement in journal classes all year round.
The app also links students to their interactive notes. OneNote is a great tool as it enables learners to engage with their module notes, but also their own personal content space, which can be assessed by the lecturer or accessed for collaboration for teamwork outputs. The computing students really benefited from using this IDE embedded within OneNote, and Orla Walsh, a digital media student, will showcase this part of the project.
We initially learned about Boolean logic and algebra in maths class. At the end of the semester, we were assigned a project to develop our own maths converters or learning resources. I decided to write and test a code to simulate the Boolean logic for a clean room scenario we had studied during the semester. By embedding the IDE link in OneNote, all my peers could run, test and view the code without having to leave the notes. Another interactive dimension of OneNote includes GeoGebra, which embeds hundreds of free visuals available for maths. For example, a student can manipulate the coordinates and find the modulus and argument on an Argon plane.
Students can also avail of extra support by directly booking a free session with the Maths Learning Centre, as well as the opportunity to book a one-to-one slot with the Maths lecturing team. Future work, an option that may be developed, would be to include a chatbot, such as a Maths Buddy. This is an easily implemented intelligent tool built on the Microsoft Power Platform and bot framework. This low-code approach would empower the lecturer to easily create and maintain a virtual intelligent agent. This could be used for frequently asked questions in the first few weeks of college life and link students to other services, such as the IT help desk.